The 2-0 vote came shortly after a judge ordered the county's 3-member board of supervisors to certify the results by 5 p.m. local time. Cochise was the last of Arizona's 15 counties to certify the election. The 2 Republicans on the 3-person board had delayed certification over concerns about whether vote tallying machines had been properly certified. The Secretary of State's office said the machines had been tested and certified and argued that the recalcitrant board members were advancing debunked conspiracy theories. Statewide certification of Arizona's results is set to take place on Monday. Peggy Judd, one of the Republican supervisors who initially voted to delay certification, said Thursday that she was not ashamed of anything I did but was voting yes in response to the court order. She was joined by the lone Democrat on the Cochise Board of Supervisors, its chairwoman and English, in certifying results. English said those who wanted to change how elections are run needed to lobby legislature to change state law. "We react to the legislature," she said. "We don't create legislation for the state." The 3rd member of the board, Republican Tom Crosby, did not attend the meeting. Earlier Thursday, Superior Court Judge Casey McGinley told the supervisors that they had a non-discretionary duty to carry out the certification. Hobbs, along with a retirees group, had sued to force the board to certify the results. The board's initial delay risked disenfranchising some 47,000 voters, Hobbs said. McGinley said whatever concerns supervisors or the public may have about vote tallying machines were not a reason to delay the canvass of the results. His ruling followed weeks of controversy in this Republican stronghold as the GOP majority on the board sought to register its disapproval of the machines. At one point, the 2 Republican supervisors on the 3-member board pushed, unsuccessfully, to conduct a broad hand count audit of November's general election results. Arizona has been a hotbed of election conspiracy theories ever since President Joe Biden flipped the once reliably red state in 2020, becoming the first Democratic presidential nominee to win the Grand Canyon state in nearly a quarter century. Public meetings in Cochise and elsewhere have seen raucous demands that local officials wield their largely ministerial certification functions to upend elections. Earlier this year, a court ordered certification of primary election results in Otero County, New Mexico, after a local board voted against certification, saying they did not trust tabulation machines. On one hand, this a hyperlocal issue, said Ryan Snow, counsel with the Voting Rights Project at the Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights Under Law. But on the other hand, it also gets to the heart of what it means to live in a democracy. You need to be able to rely on voting and having that vote count. Since 2020, we've had a new battle in the fight for our democracy, which is, after the votes have been tabulated, whether they're going to be certified, he added. During Thursday's court hearing, Crosby sought to delay the proceedings to allow an attorney the supervisors had hired just hours before the hearing to prepare. The judge denied that request. English, the board's chairwoman, implored the judge to force the supervisors to act swiftly. "I've had enough," she said. "I think the public has had enough." This story has been updated with additional developments.
Pantone's 2023 Color of the Year revealed. Pantone's 2023 Color of the Year revealed. The Global Color Authority reveals its Color of the Year every December, and its 2023 choice, announced Thursday, is a vibrant relative of the red family. Described as a nuanced crimson tone that balances warm and cool, Viva Magenta is an unconventional shade for an unconventional time, Pantone said in a statement unveiling its pick. Brave and fearless is a pulsating color whose exuberance promotes optimism and joy, the statement added. Powerful and empowering, it is an animated red that encourages experimentation and self-expression without restraint, an electrifying, boundaryless shade. The company went on to describe the color as audacious, witty, and inclusive of all. The Pantone Color Institute's choice is intended to reflect the latest trends across sectors including fashion, beauty, technology, design, and home decor. It also serves as something of a mood ring, with shades chosen to capture the zeitgeist. In years characterized by uncertainty, this has often meant colors that soothe, calm, or uplift. Amid the ongoing pandemic, Viva Magenta represents reassurance, confidence, and connection in a world trying to get back on its feet, according to Lori Pressman, Vice President of the Pantone Color Institute. We are living in quite the unconventional time. The only thing that has become conventional is the unconventionality of it, she told CNN during a video call. While there have been so many things that have played into our thinking, so many things that have influenced and impacted what's taken place and the changes we've had to make, there's no doubt that the overriding influence has been COVID. Leatrice Eisman, executive director of the Pantone Color Institute, said the hue was inspired by the natural red dye derived from small insects called cochineals. As virtual worlds become a more prominent part of our daily lives, we look to draw inspiration from nature and what is real, Eisman said in a press statement, adding, rooted in the primordial, Viva Magenta reconnects us to original matter. Invoking the forces of nature, it galvanizes our spirit, helping us to build our inner strength. This year's announcement is accompanied by a new Miami exhibition that opens to the public Saturday. Dubbed the Magentaverse, it explores the dynamic between artificial intelligence and human creativity through interactive rooms featuring visual, auditory, and tactile experiences linked to Viva Magenta. Pantone is known for creating the Pantone matching system, which is used to identify and match colors in industries such as printing, graphic design, and fashion. It is named a color of the year annually for more than 2 decades. The company is no stranger to unconventional picks. In 2016, it chose a gradient made from 2 shades, rose quartz and serenity, to reflect a year defined by shifting discussions around gender. In 2020, it picked not 1 but 2 colors, ultimate gray and illuminating, to capture both the resilience and optimism shown during the first year of the pandemic.
Tesla CEO Elon Musk kicks off first semi-truck deliveries. It began producing the trucks in Nevada this year. Competitors include Volvo, Daimler, and even Nikola. Tesla CEO Elon Musk kicked off deliveries of the company's first few production semi-trucks on Thursday, speaking on stage at the company's factory in Sparks, Nevada, with Dan Priestley, the company's senior manager for semi-truck engineering. As CNBC previously reported, Tesla set up lines and started production of the Semi outside of Reno this year at the site where it primarily makes the battery cells, drive units, and battery packs that power its cars. Musk and Tesla did not say on Thursday how many semis it is delivering. Tesla originally showed off the Semi design in December 2017. Production got delayed by the COVID pandemic and battery cell supply issues, among other things. During the delivery's kickoff event, Musk briefly alluded to the tumult of the past 5 years and quipped, "Sorry for the delay." He later thanked and handed the mic to representatives from PepsiCo Frito-Lay, which is Tesla's first customer to receive and use production semi-trucks. One major difference between Tesla's Class 8 offering and other heavy-duty trucks is the location of the steering wheel and the driver's seat. Rather than using the left side, Tesla designed the Semi with the steering wheel in the center of the cab with touchscreens positioned on both sides of the driver. While the Tesla Semi was in development, other fully electric heavy-duty trucks launched into the market. But Tesla boasts some high-tech features not available elsewhere, including a new, fast-charging system and a battery with greater range than competitors. The DC fast-charging system delivers up to 1 megawatt and employs a water-based coolant to ensure it's safe in delivering that power. Tesla says that the Semi can travel 500 miles on a single charge while fully loaded. The new fast-charging tech will eventually be installed at Tesla supercharging stations and used to power up Cybertrucks, the consumer pickup truck Tesla is planning, Musk revealed. The company plans volume production of the sharp-edged heavy pickup at its new factory in Austin, Texas. The Tesla Semi event may provide relief to fans worried about his commitment to and focus on the electric vehicle business. Musk has recently taken on new responsibilities as owner and CEO of Twitter, the social media giant, which he acquired in a leveraged buyout for $44 billion in October. He sold some of his considerable Tesla shares to finance that deal. Since taking over Twitter, he has been embroiled in multiple conflicts and controversies around that platform. Musk returned to form on Thursday, speaking to Tesla's environmental mission and the company's vehicle tech. In the US, he said, there are something like 15 million passenger vehicles and around 200,000 heavy-duty trucks. It seems like a small percentage, he said, but the semi-trucks represent a large portion of harmful vehicle emissions because of their size, weight, and the fact they are driven around the clock. Those emissions can have dastardly health effects on people who live near warehouses, ports, and other roadways with lots of trucking activity. These vehicles generate an outsized amount of pollution, including 59% of ozone and particle-forming nitrogen oxide emissions, and 26% of the greenhouse gas emissions from transportation. Musk said that the Semi would not only help combat climate change, but it's also quiet, will improve the quality of your air, and will improve the health of people living near freeways. The same can be said of other electric, heavy-duty trucks that displace diesel trucks. Musk and other execs did not discuss Tesla's driver assistance systems, which are marketed as autopilot and full self-driving capability, at the Semi Deliveries event. In 2017, when Musk debuted the Semi, he touted a driverless trucking future. Nor did they discuss how many trucks they plan to produce in the next year, nor how they will obtain the additional battery cells and raw materials to produce those.